Chapter 20. The drones warning the bunker's fluorescent lights flickered, a frail pulse in the pre-dawn hours of August 17th, 2025, as Jimmy Jack stood by the steel table, his crossbow bloody but steady, the low drones hum, a mechanical menace from Chillicothe, chilling his bones. At 30, he'd faced Carter's gang through fire and blood, burned their fuel depot, and stolen their radio. But this new sound was a beast he didn't know. The Jack's homestead, 100 acres of scarred fields, orchards, and stream-powered turbine, was a fortress teetering. Its bunker the heart Carter's trafficking empire craved. The chant of Ellie, Ellie had faded, but the drone was Carter's next move, and Jimmy's hunter's instincts screamed danger. The bunker's concrete walls held the weight of their fight. Shelves of food, water, and ammo, a legacy of Grandpa's prepping now strained. Jenny bandaged Grandma's ribs, her botanist hands deft with yarrow, her knife close, her green eyes fierce but weary. Grandpa Jack sat his leg and arm stitched, his .308 rifle reloaded, his Vietnam scars etched with pain, but his journal open to end the enemy. Grandma, bruised but unbowed, cleaned her 9mm pistol, her nurse's resolve a beacon. Ellie tuned the stolen radio, static crackling, her bruises fading but her fire blazing, her knowledge of Carter's general their edge. Sam guarded Lila, his machete a vow, while Claire and the 5 new girls, gaunt, terrified, huddled on cots, their freedom a fragile hope. Martha watched Nate and the unconscious scout, bound in the corner, her machete steady, Nate's guilt a heavy chain. "That drone's no toy," Grandpa growled, his voice rough. "Carter's got tech, shielded, like his trucks. Means he's got resources, maybe from this general. We use the radio, disrupt his buyers, then hit the warehouse again." Jimmy's jaw tightened, his shoulder throbbing under Jenny's bandage. "Ellie, any luck?" "We need the general's voice, something to scare off Big Jack and Reaper." Ellie's fingers worked the radio, static giving way to a voice. "Reaper, shipment delayed. Jack's hit us hard." She leaned in, her voice fierce. "That's Reaper, Columbus. He's talking to someone, maybe the general. If we broadcast, we could spook them, make them ditch Carter." Jenny's knife gleamed, her botanist calm now a strategist's edge. "We fake a message. Say Carter's lost control. The warehouse is compromised. It'll buy us time." Grandma's pistol was steady, her voice calm. "Do it, but fast. That drone's close, could be scouting or worse." Jimmy nodded, his crossbow a vow. "Ellie, send it. Then we plan the warehouse hit. Sewer grate. Finish Carter's base, free the rest." Ellie tuned the radio, her voice steady as she mimicked Carter's gruff tone. "This is Carter. Warehouse is hit." Jax took the radio. "Pull back, deal's off." She cut the signal. Static returning. The bunker silent, but for the drone's faint hum, now louder, circling. "Good." Grandpa said, his journal scratching. "If that works, Carter's buyers scatter. But he'll know we use the radio, makes the warehouse raid urgent." The walkie crackled, Martha's voice shaky. "Mrs. Jax, it's Martha. Lights, Eastwoods moving fast. Bikes, maybe trucks. And that drone's right above us." "Over." Jimmy's heart sank. The drone wasn't just scouting. It was guiding Carter's men, a tech edge they hadn't faced. "Grandma, locked down," he said into the walkie. "We're going up east fence. Thin them before they reach the bunker." "Over." Jenny grabbed her satchel, her knife ready. "I'm with you. Sam, stay with Lila, guard the girls." Sam's machete trembled, his voice fierce. "I want to fight for them." Grandma's hand rested on his shoulder. "You will, here, protect the bunker." Jimmy led Jenny and Grandpa to hatch. Ellie's radio message a spark in the dark. The homestead's fields were a battlefield, barricades shattered, traps spent, the stream's turbine a faint hum. The drone's buzz was overhead, a black shape against the clouds, its red light blinking like an eye. Headlights pierced the east woods, 2 bikes, a truck, 10 men, red bandanas stark, rifles and machetes gleaming. "Drones their eyes," Grandpa whispered, his rifle aimed. "Take it down, we blind 'em." Jimmy's crossbow tracked the drone, but its height was too great. "Focus on the men," he said, firing a bolt that dropped the biker, the motorcycle crashing. Grandpa's rifle cracked, wounding another, but the truck surged, ramming the east fence, its bed spilling 6 men, led by the buzz-cut lieutenant, his shotgun roaring. Jenny tossed a flare, bunker stock, into the brush, sparking a fire that slowed the gang. Her knife slashed a tripwire, springing a snare that trapped a man, his scream piercing the night. Jimmy's bolt hit another's shoulder, but the buzz-cut man pressed, his shotgun blasting, splintering a barricade. Fall back! Jimmy shouted, covering Jenny and Grandpa as they retreated to the shed. The bunker's hatch below. The drone circled, its light pinning them, guiding the gang's fire. Bullets pinged, one grazing Jenny's arm, blood welling. She gritted her teeth, her yarrow ready, but kept fighting, her flashlight blinding a man, giving Jimmy a shot. The walkie crackled. Bunker secure. Grandma's voice was sharp. Ellie's got the radio. Buyers are panicking. Reapers pulling out. Hold the line. Over. Jimmy's heart lifted. Ellie's broadcast working. But the drone's buzz was relentless. Carter's men closing. Grandpa, we need to kill that drone, he yelled, firing at the truck, hitting a tire, slowing it. Grandpa's rifle aimed skyward, his Vietnam instinct sharp. Cover me, he said, climbing the watchtower, his wounds ignored. Jimmy and Jenny held the shed, their bolts and flares keeping the gang at bay, but the buzz-cut man rallied 5 men, machetes drawn, charging. Jenny's flare sparked another fire, the woods ablaze, but the drone's light stayed locked. Grandpa's rifle cracked, a shot hitting the drone's rotor, sparks flying. It wobbled, crashing into the pines, its light gone. The gang faltered, blind without their eye, but the buzz-cut man roared, his shotgun blasting, hitting the shed's door. Inside, Jimmy yelled, dragging Jenny through the hatch, Grandpa limping behind, blood dripping. They sealed it, the bunker's hum of refuge, but the hatch shook, Carter's men hammering, dynamites audible. Grandma was ready, her pistol up, Ellie and Claire with rifles, Lila and the new girls with crowbars, Martha guarding Nate and the scout. They're breaching, Grandma said, her voice calm. Positions, crates, cover, fire on my mark. Jimmy reloaded his crossbow, Jenny bandaging her arm, her knife ready. Grandpa leaned against a crate, his rifle aimed, his voice weak but fierce. We held them off. Now we in Carter warehouse. Dawn, no mercy. Ellie's voice cut through, the radio static alive. I got another voice. Big Jack, Cleveland. He's out, says Carter's done. But the general's still talking, ordering Carter to take the bunker now. Jimmy's blood ran cold. The general, the puppet master, was driving Carter's desperation. We broadcast again, he said. Expose the general, scare Carter's men. Then we hit the warehouse, sewer grate. Finish it. Jenny's resolve was steel, her botanist's heart of warriors. I'll rig explosives, leftover black powder. We blow the warehouse, free the rest, and Carter's base. Grandma's pistol gleamed, her voice a command. Ellie, send the message. Jimmy, Jenny, Grandpa, Sam, ready for dawn. I'll hold here with the girls, Martha, prisoners. Ellie tuned the radio, her voice a blade. This is the Jacks family. Carter's lost his buyers, his depot, his radio. The general's next, run or die. She cut the signal, static returning. The hatch shaking harder, dynamite's boom cracking steel. Sam's machete was up, his voice fierce. I'm going for Lila, for all of them. Nate's voice broke, his bound hands raised. Let me fight. My sister's there. Jimmy's eyes met his, trust in but growing. You guide, bound. Prove yourself. As they prepared crossbows, rifles, explosives, a new sound broke the bunker's hum. Not dynamite, but horn, sharp and mocking, from the eastern road, joined by engines louder, closer. Grandpa's rifle was up, his voice grim. Carter's back, with everything. Dawn's our deadline. Jimmy's crossbow gleamed. Ellie's message a spark, the new girl's eyes a reason. The bunker's stand was iron, but Carter's warning was a blade, and the warehouse would be their reckoning.